Oh, it's week 9 in the NFL. This is Uffsides. I'm Matt Ufford, joined by my pals Alex the fact checker, hey, how's it going, and Will the sound dude. Let's go ahead and get into an excellent slate of week 9 games, starting with maybe the best game of the week, the 6-1 Packers at the undefeated Carolina Panthers. Winner of this game will have inside track to the number 1 seed in the NFC. The Packers are coming off a brutal loss. Just got owned by the Broncos in Denver. Only 77 yards passing for Aaron Rodgers. 77 yards passing is a good drive for Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. Still higher QBR than Brady had against the Dolphins.
That's his thing. What are you doing? What are you doing? That's his thing. Fuck. Can you imagine if Alex ran this show? I have no idea why Cam Newton doesn't have better endorsements. Cam Newton has got like third-tier Greek yogurt. Why not toothpaste? Why not Crest? Yeah. He has got a beautiful smile. Come on. I think what we saw, the key thing to take away from that Packers loss in Denver is that, yes, they can, in fact, miss Jordy Nelson. Aaron Rodgers cannot do everything. And when a team is stacked in the secondary, the Packers wide receivers may have trouble getting open. That's my football analysis for the week. Spent. Still have 4 games to go.
Save them for next week.
Panthers secondary, of course, is led by Josh Norman, shutdown corner. Best corner league this year?
I think he is. Benet Ben Wickery. Fun name and good corner.
Did you see the Benet Ben Wickery Man remake with Nicolas Cage?
He was named by Rayman. Benet
He was named by Porky Pig.
Benet.
Line on this game is Packers by 2.5. I fell for this trap last week. Packers being a road team favored at an undefeated team, and I've second guessed the Panthers too often this year. I'm not doing it. I'm taking faith in the Panthers. What do you say?
Green Bay's gonna win this game. Less than a field goal line, yeah, take them.
The game that I am most excited about this week, early on Sunday, 4-3 St. Louis at 5-2 Minnesota. Todd Gurley versus Adrian Peterson. Give me some Todd Gurley stats. He's amazing.
566 rushing yards in his first 4 starts, most ever.
Arm tackling Todd Gurley is fucking impossible. And then if you try to go low, he jumps over you. Like, you cannot tackle Todd Gurley. He's so much fun to watch. I think this game should be decided by putting Adrian Peterson on one 20-yard line, Todd Gurley on the other 20-yard line. They should have to run at each other and collide until one of them turns into pure light and energy.
They're gonna let Foles air it out 50 times this game.
Don't you dare.
Don't
you bring Jeff Fisher into this. I'm trying to enjoy this.
Jeff Fisher is like the dad who lives down the block who has like a Corvette and a sweet motorcycle and just keeps them in the garage.
Jeff Fisher is the better looking older brother of Jim Tomsula. So Todd Gurley is probably gonna run away. That's a running back term. Good pun there with the Offensive Rookie of the Year award. But while we're talking about amazing offensive rookies, Stephon Diggs of the Vikings having a fantastic season. Come on really strong the last couple weeks, just like Todd Gurley, but through the air.
Would you say Stephon Diggs is really catching on this season?
Yes.
Good work, guys.
The line on this one is Vikings by 2.5. I'm taking Rams to win outright.
I like the Vikings in this one.
Really?
I think they'll slow Gurley down a little bit just because he's due. But
he's due to be slowed down. Late afternoon game, Broncos at Colts. Peyton Manning goes back to Indianapolis yet again to face his old team. Fucking boring. I'm so tired of this game. This happens every fucking year. He's been with the Broncos for what, 4 years now? 3 years?
This is his 4th year.
This is his 4th year. Fucking shit, man. I used to live in California. It's not a goddamn news story every time I go back to California. Ooh, hey, Matt's having lunch with a former employer. Breaking news, guys. I'm so bored by it. God, your pal Vernon Davis is now on the Broncos, going up against his brother Vontae.
Yeah, I would certainly hope Vernon dresses. That would certainly be a better storyline than
I want to see him play naked. There's your goddamn
He's
story.
Just on the sideline in a bathrobe. The Colts, presumptive AFC South favorites before the beginning of the season, 3-5. Their 3 wins are against the rest of their garbage division, the AFC
still
South.
The favorites.
Tied with the Houston Texans. I was looking at points for the point differentials for these teams. The Colts, they're -30. Texans, -31. Like they're exactly equally bad, but in such different ways. It's really fascinating. It's like how you can have like 2 bowel movements that both smell awful, but are just completely different consistency. Broncos by 4 is the line here, thanks to our friends at Oddshark. What do you say?
Broncos and Chuck Pagano's Colts tenure in this game.
Ooh, you say Pagano's reign comes to an end?
This is it.
Even though the Colts have proven to be masters of the backdoor cover this year, I'm going to take the Broncos. Sunday night football is, NBC gambled and lost on the NFC East. Hello, NFL, this is NBC. Listen, can we flex the Packers at Panthers like a little bit early? That's it. No. Hello? Hello? Yes, we're getting Eagles in Dallas. That's right, folks. Sam Bradford versus Matt Castle. Maybe Matt Castle. Maybe back to Brandon Weeden. Who knows?
They got rid of Joseph Randall. They got rid of the head case that's in the locker room, so everyone is kind of sane on the roster.
No, Greg Hardy is completely sane.
I was going to say, Joseph Hardy's the real question.
Joseph Hardy?
Joseph Hardy.
Isn't that your banker?
Joseph Hardy makes my suits, actually. Good, I'm glad that Sunday Night Football is terrible. America's team, go f*** yourself. I want to see other teams.
I think Cowboys fans would take Quincy Carter at this point.
Oh.
You didn't have to go through that. You can't say Quincy Carter. You didn't live through that.
Cowboys started the season 2-0, have now lost 5 straight. They need Matt Castle or Brandon Weeden to win them a game.
Darren McFadden had a good arm when he was running the Wildcat.
This is true.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Running game is there, thanks to Darren McFadden. What year is this? Is this 2007? What's going on?
Oh, I wish it was 2007.
Me too. I was beautiful then. The ravages of time and internet. Oh, what a garbage game this is. Who gives a go watch The Walking Dead or something. Line on this game is Eagles by 2.5, and I say sure. The Cowboys' free fall continues, and what do you say?
Bradford's gonna have a big game.
Bradford is?
Eagles are gonna win.
And Monday Night Football. Hey, maybe you're thinking, no, I don't want to see the 2-5 Bears against the 2-6 Chargers. No, don't do that to yourself. This, in general, is the most screen-capable game in the present NFL. We got Jay Cutler on one sideline versus Phillip Rivers on the other. The yin and yang of quarterback face screen caps. You've got Jay Cutler's pout. And then on the other sideline, you've got Phillip Rivers going, ah! This is the best that the NFL can do. Forget about the records. Let's talk about the Chargers injury situation. Injury report, Chargers. Everybody. Keenan Allen out for the year with a lacerated kidney. Kidneys aren't supposed to be lacerated.
Yeah, you have like so much stuff like covering it up. How does that? Human body is terrifying to me.
Who else is injured on the Chargers? Without.
It might be quicker to say who's not injured. Quarterback, I think, is the only position where San Diego's healthy. Gates is playing, but with one knee. I've never seen.
He only has one knee?
He only has one knee. He got the second amputated.
Oh man.
They told him he would be quicker.
I'm gonna take the Bears here. The line on the game, thanks to our friends at Oddshark, says that the Chargers are favored by 4, and I'm gonna take the Bears to win outright.
I think Phillip Rivers single-handedly wins this game.
Really?
He's gonna throw to himself, catch himself, he's gonna block for himself.
I bet Phillip Rivers probably has to ice his balls more than anyone else in the league. Churning them out.
Yeah, congrats to Phillip Rivers. 8 kids now. Do you have like a staff of multiple nannies, or do you just like after the 4th kid, they're basically feral?
I can't even maintain like 8 pairs of socks at any given time in my dresser.
Says the guy with 5 t-shirts. This is Uffsides, the most fashion-forward football show on the internet.
Well, if somebody would pay us.
Those are your Uffsides Week 9 picks against the spread. Thank you to our friends at Oddshark for the lines. Don't take our gambling advice, just fade our picks. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing to SB Nation. Thank you for commenting below. I actually do read them and occasionally respond to them. Usually not nicely, but I still appreciate it. We'll see you next week. Enjoy the games.
All right, but seriously, I tried to cash the check you gave me.